Help! I need somebody. Help! Okay, I'm sorry. The top bit of help where it goes MIFY immediately made me think my wife. Good times. Alright. James didn't mark anything. Was it 207 or was it... I already forgot. $217. Why, this is like a picture of that room, basically. Also kind of crazy that this puzzle in this book room had you collect 4 books and they were all just here. Like, you might as well have just had them all in that spot, but I guess make it a little bit clearer. Alright, well, I'm glad I came back and looked at this before I just kept moving on. Not that it really mattered at this point. Oh, you did not get back up this time. Oh, not the apple. I'm kind of not used to, having other key items that aren't related. Mirror shards? Damn, dog. Gotta... Okay. Mirror, mirror. Oh, it just... Okay. Let me look at it then. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sweetest of them all? Peel away the shiny skin, see the rotting flesh within. Oh, I'm assuming I have everything. Can I rotate? I sure can. Not feeling this one right now. Put that one away. Let's try this one. I think realistically well, first let's shove you in there. Realistically finding that looks absolutely correct. I'm not even gonna play with that. Finding the corners makes the most sense to try to figure it out, but nope. That ain't right. Think there's gonna be something spooky behind me? I don't think that's right either. Well, I'm gonna try this apple. Completely different room. We're gonna like Mario jump to it. One of the okay, 201's open now. It's one of the thingies. I wonder if the ripe apple would have worked. Ooh, a pearl necklace. Not like that, you freak. Oh, so what is it? Alright, we are doing Snow White and all that. I just wasn't sure if they would have changed what the, actual things are. Yeah, I'd imagine the ripe apple probably works. I looked back at the, a lot of those fellas. You can imagine. Don't really feel like dealing with them. They were just all clumped together. What was I going to say? Got distracted by some nonsense there. Really got distracted. Okay, the coin puzzle, I did see that you can put any option in the last one, because that's kind of what that question always entails is like who's to blame, and you know, it's a psychological question. I almost wonder about the hangman question. I do kind of think it's... Oh, that didn't break. That wasn't broken before. I didn't really see because I was kind of booking it. Did this whole place get more scuffed looking? Or did this hallway get scuffed? I know, like, the lights were going out. I just wasn't sure if more happened visually that I didn't quite catch. Because I immediately saw mannequins and was like, nope, not dealing with that shit. Okay, we'll zip to the bottom area. Oh, there's the employee elevator. And I guess just keep looking around. I say zip. It's not like we really need to... Be ready to deal with that nurse when we need to. Okay, the employee elevator key. Actually have the stairs for here. Don't disturb. Cleaning. Oh, I can disturb that one because the thing's gone. What's going on with the music right now? Got a little too quick with my dodge. What expected? I mean, basically, seems like the best thing to do in any room is to run in and dodge immediately, but maybe be a little bit more prepared to handle it a little bit better. What is that? Cinderella? Is that not going to be one of the options? I guess, too, this is the other briefcase, but I mean, we have the same briefcase, right? So we have Snow White. I wonder, Ariel probably will still be one of them. I wonder what the other one is if we're not going to get a Cinderella. That's the only way I can imagine, or the only reason I can imagine that they would present it the way they did. And we don't have 214. I love how it shows a save point in the employee elevator, even though we don't have access to that yet. We don't have 214, right? Beautiful Snow White. Yeah, we only have those. Oh, they actually, yeah. The other, apple's just gone. It looks like we just have to go up the stairs then. Oop. Oh, come on. Again, the fucking magnetizing. Admittedly, yeah. Didn't expect you to show up. You got me there. But I was so far away. You really had to get me? Interesting to actually see you start getting up. Honestly, kind of neat. Yo, get some coffee. Oh, 107. Let me read that. Since it's taking you this long to get to the conference room, you might as well drop by room 07. I'm leaving you the key. One of the guests has made quite a mess. It's gonna be nasty in there. I guess I need a fireplace key. Don't know who I'm looking at down there, but... Is that all it was here? Maybe I'll come back and the projector will come on and be spooky. Seems like a weird effort in this room. Oh man, we can go find the room we need to go into. It's just over there. Again, like the ambient music seems weird. Oh, yo, what up? Okay, we'll circle around this way first. I'm gonna say James seems ready, but I think he's still just off that high from the, lion figure we fought. Can't say I expected that to actually open. Do I want to bother going this way yet? Let's try to kind of finish out over here. 'Cause mostly I think this is going to dead end us pretty quickly.
James!
Oh, bolt cutters. Okay, I might want to be a little bit more careful with my healing, but it's not like I'm trying to take hits. I'm just bad at video games. Well, I'm glad I came this way then, since we did actually need something. Padlock. I think that bolt cutter can probably get through padlocks, right? There are some spots I almost would imagine a mannequin would, like, spawn in after the fact just for funsies. Where am I? Oh, that was all blocked off before. Oh, that was just wind. Probably shouldn't have busted that open immediately. Because things can crawl out there. Oh, where am I? I'm stuck a little bit. Okay. Things can crawl through that. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a dead end. So, yeah, we might as well do that. Weird bird cages. Yo, where are my health drinks at? I feel like I'm not getting health drinks because I have way too many ampules. I mean, syringes. And everyone just has something in their goddamn suitcase. God, I missed the wind cutscene. I think I can shoot that to get to that. Huh. Kind of surprised that worked. Not the third floor. Wait, in the restaurant before? I guess so. Alright, well, I mean, that's a neat puzzle. I think one thing I would maybe recommend having, like, a look function. Like, if only I could break the glass. Like, and then just kind of zoom in on it to make it a little bit more obvious. But otherwise, it was still good. Like, that's definitely a minor, like, nitpick. I don't know if all enemies can crawl through or just nurses. I have only ever seen the nurses crawl through this. I've seen line figures climb over vaultable areas. Okay, let's just... Very small room over here. Assuming you were, like, in the bathroom and I just triggered you by being too close. Hey, we finally got a health drink. Okay, so that's done. We just want to zoom back into the lobby because we're making our way to the first floor. Like, I don't remember if that all looked like that before. Let's save. We'll go see how the restaurant's doing, because it's just going to be whatever that item was. I don't really know what it was. I think was on the opposite end. Oh, the restaurant was where we met Laura. And there's gonna be like a new spooky thing that happens in there. Just plays the piano again. I like how it's up here. Oh, a new book. Oh. We do have a can opener. This is probably the book that the one note mentioned. That, like, the guy really wanted. Well, it's going to be kind of exciting to see what might be in the can opener now. We might as well go out here, too, and get the light bulb. With the can opener. James, have you thought about keeping the bolt cutter just in case? Light bulb. Large one of the west, tempted by the lure's appeal, failed to resist it. I'm gonna go look at the east one real quick. Just a little curious about it. If there's anything... Lone one of the east, out of the water, safety now lost, out of breath. Nope. But hey, I got a light bulb. Probably don't want to carry that around with you with all the movement you're doing, James, but what do I know? Fuck. 107's right there, so we might as well. Oh, there you are. I think that mannequin's back up. You shouldn't have attacked again. Should have given me my second freebie. Alright, it's gonna be a mess in here with my light bulb. Not as messy as I thought it would be. When they said, like, it's gonna be a mess, I expected, like, complete blood. Note to staff, and while you're at it, be sure to sweep up the leaves out in the garden. Then you can get back to the fireplace. Better not let me catch you slacking off. Oh, like bonus leaves in the garden? Is that what I marked on my map? Music box. What's the deal with that music box? I guess that's the garden we're going into, but... Gonna be enemies. I hope not. I know it's technically like a different area, but... Guess what? I think there's enemies. Again, I just kind of preferred when there was just a little bit of, like, calmness outside. I think you could really, you could afford to let this be just a little area that doesn't have anything happening in it. You're not really missing anything by making this, by not making this a combat zone, or by avoiding making it a combat zone. It's not like... It's not like the worst thing ever that I need to complain about, but you know. I'm gonna nitpick where I want to, damn it. You can't stop me. Alright, so, we need to get this done, but then I think we are missing one statue, I think. Save real quick. We got a can opener. I don't really know where to use that right now. If we can right now. I'd imagine it's not the same... or the weird setup that it was in the original game. What do I actually have? Let me look, because we... light bulb, can opener, V12, can't go in there. Yeah, we only have the one in the fireplace. So I guess let's go get the fireplace one. This was on the 3rd floor? Yeah. I mean, maybe potentially this triggers something that lets us move on. fireplace. Oh no, we do still have Cinderella. I hope I didn't break it.
God damn it.
Okay. What the fuck? Ooh, little tongue. Is this a boss fight? Maybe you can. It looks like there's something I can push. Already wasted a shit ton of bullets. Don't know if screaming hurts me still. Okay, well that's kind of weird. A long time for that music to give up. Well, I can't heal, so I guess screaming doesn't hurt. And yeah, I think it would it would have been a pain in the ass to try to escape. Weird to have the Mandarins be like that, be an enemy like up there. It was already kind of much to have them be like on the lower grading. But I guess. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, am I fighting something in here? Because that doesn't seem like a great place to fight something. No bonus over there? Bonus over there, though. Right to 18, yeah, would be... where we would want to go, I guess. Probably just gonna give us the code to the suitcase or the last thing we need. Oh! Light bulb? Blood red paint. Okay. I'm sorry. Really? Really? I just have an open paint can. That's what I got out of that? Oh. I got paint for this. Okay. I mean, technically I don't know where we're using this. Oh, this is the messy room I was looking for also. I guess that's why it's blood red paint. Probably... if I had to guess, I probably need to put this in the, probably need to put this in the room with the suitcase. Oh, this is not a great place for me to go. Well, it's kind of doesn't matter. I was under the impression this would be quicker. It wasn't really. Oh, you're still down. It's probably why the picture that was in here existed, to like say, hey, replace this with a different light color, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe it lights up something on the pictures that I picked up. Because otherwise I don't really know where to use a light. Yeah, this isn't lit up. There we go. Okay. We solved it. Oh! Wait, so what were the pictures for? I guess just telling me that I needed to go to these places, but like, sure. Alright, D done. These are not in an order. I guess it's not the full alphabet. Obviously, it wouldn't be in an order. My wife. In the original game, I believe the phrase that... Oh, key to somewhere else. Oh, the employee elevator. Oh, so we're gonna do this to get to the, last piece. For some reason I thought this would be like a little bit later. Alright, we'll zip on over there then. I believe in the original game that the phrase can be different. Or it's like randomized. I wonder if it is like that in this as well. D done seems very specific though. Alright, well this is where the most important fun part begins. Like honestly, anything else in the hotel as far as puzzles are concerned, I'm fine with them changing. But this is the most important one, right? I'll go around a little bit first. I need some equipment to go. That's so spooky. Weight limit, 1 person. Guess we're not gonna have a employee map. Well, all my maps. All my heal. I like how this is like segmented. All my stuff. I like to always put those in last. I mean, I guess you can choose what to pick. This is like obviously quicker, but oh, weird. Am I actually allowed to keep this? Huh. I wonder if that's not how that's supposed to work. Can I go back up? I'm curious. Doesn't seem like I can go back up. Because in the... I'm going to say in the original... let's reload, actually. I'm curious about how that works out. In the original game, again, I'm going into this. You have to put everything in there, including your letter and your picture. Which, like, obviously does weigh, like, nothing. So that doesn't make sense, but that's Silent Hill logic for you. And I would say it's kind of a shame that you can do... Yeah, you can actually just keep that. That's neat. I wonder if that does anything ending-wise. But, like, again, logically, logic doesn't matter. It's a, magical Silent Hill thing. But being able to keep your pictures and stuff, I don't know, I feel like that was the biggest, like... I mean, I'll keep it if I can keep it. I feel like keeping my, picture of my wife is important. We have no map, so... Imagine the Mandarins can't follow me this way. Huh. I got my shotgun bullets, though. They're gonna give me some equipment, which is good at least. I'm assuming we'll be safer in these smaller rooms, honestly. Because actively having nothing to defend ourselves with the way this game plays, would be difficult to kind of handle, I feel like. God, not having a map does suck, though. It makes sense that we wouldn't be given a different map. So I just need to get, like, a bunch of dye, I guess. In the original game, because you didn't have a flashlight, you were told that you can't read stuff because it's too dark. I do. That a dresser, I guess. A little annoying here because it is a little too dark. I'm hoping that was actually a map. Oh, this is like... Huh. Interesting. I wonder if it's supposed to be like... Make it... I don't know. We'll figure it out when we figure it out. Seems kind of like stealth might be the idea. Nothing works, it just won't wash off. Order new sheets. But I'm gonna just try my best to zoomy. Nothing else. Imagine this is probably important. Oh, here we go. That's the good shit. I'm Johnny one hot guy. Okay. You do you, dog. Employees should report for duty on time. Employees should not be absent without valid reason. Oh, fuck off, dude. Really? I know, like, technically speaking, it makes sense that you can see me in here, but, like... Hi. I don't think there was anything important in this fucking... Police should have maintained positive public image. You fucker! Let me just read a thing! It's stupid. I almost feel like the idea is that it comes at you immediately, so it like tricks you like, oh, you thought you could read, but that's annoying. That pisses me off. I don't know, I'm just gonna fucking zoomy, I guess. Maybe I won't zoomy. I'm gonna need like a lot of dye. I'm hoping the basement is just this section and not like more. There's like a door there though. Yo, can we find like light bulb cannon here? There are other enemies. That's fun. Thank you. Someone's trying to vomit at me though. Oh, please. I thought I was okay. I wasn't. What? Just gonna zip on out. So I got another die. Is there like another room or just... Gonna just go to the gem box and see if we have what we need. Maybe it just doesn't need all the dice. I don't know what I'm trying to do though. Just untangle it? Was the, Look, that looks beautiful. No item. No, I want to put you back where you were. Okay. We'll just do that then. Am I crazy for, like, having a... struggling with the way things get highlighted sometimes? A weird noise. Do we have anything else marked? We know we need to go to the safe. Was there a pattern? Hello? Was there a pattern on the safe? Nothing was marked in the laundry room. But there is a freezer room that I couldn't get into. So pantry or laundry room might have something. Oh, hello. Sorry. And what's the deal with you, buddy? I feel like there has to be something in the laundry room. Maybe I missed a key for the freezer room. It kind of looks like I didn't actually try the pantry though, doesn't it? Might just be that. Okay, that was it. I'm assuming these were just the spots where the original things were. Probably like, with the plates in the prison, I'm sure I missed one of them. Those rabbits are just sleeping. I'm gonna say, what's the point of this? But we found it. So these are all of those, which is great-ish. And it looks like we could have just crawled through that, but whatever. I didn't know. How could I have known? So now the question is what? am I trying to do? I mean, that kind of looks like something. Nope. Put that back where it was. Okay. I mean, that looks like something, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe just the opposite end. Like, the problem is I just don't actually know what pattern I'm trying to make, and I don't know where I would find that. Not what I want to do. And I don't know if there was a more specific thing to find, 7414, but, you know, it was just, it had to look like something. Obviously. I can zoom. Pardon me. Basement. And my videotape. I mean, that's cool. Not videotape. I'm going deeper. I don't want to go deeper. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like it's that big, at least. I like the top floor over there. I guess I only have these two maps. I want to see if there were any enemies around. I don't know if that actually leads to the kitchen or not. Why is there nothing on the shelves? Probably can't go that way. I need a valve. Need a key. Gotcha. Is this just the one enemy? Because that's going to be kind of silly with all the figure 8 looping. Oh, got valve. Okay. I don't think we really needed a second area like this. I think we could have afforded to just be done with this section. Oh, the enemy's right there, but like, what's it gonna do? Chase me? Maybe it can, like, tongue me from the other zone. Love being able to see. Got a syringe, right? Oh. Venus bar. Was that the enemy coming in? Don't know why a noise happened. Not really, no. Don't know why the noise happened. Just don't know how I can solve this puzzle. I guess this broke off was what happened. Or not broke, but like the pressure made it so I can pick it up again, right? Which also, I don't know what the point is. Not like I really had to go far for this. Hey, it's flooded. Better leave. Dude, I would love the can with light bulbs to be in here. I mean, the videotape's important. We got the videotape. But I still need other stuff. Yo, that's bait. Never mind, we're good. And it was Little Mermaids, which makes sense over here. Maybe it was in here and I didn't realize it. Like, as far as any memories of Silent Hill 2, the original, is concerned, I really wish it was the, that they did the light bulbs in the can. It's one of my favorite things. I really zoop by these saves real quick, don't I? Where am I actually? Note to staff, be sure to clean up the fireplace in the conference room. I thought I said deer for a minute. Glad I got that letter. Can't see. I'll be honest, I didn't even know this lower area was here before. How did I miss that? I can solve that easily now. Alright, second floor. I need to go get my gear. Got a little bit damper. It wasn't this damp before. What if all your gear was actually just gone? This is a long process. Got everything we need. Kept my wife, because apparently I'm allowed to do that. Sometimes I wish it would just bring me back to the personnel menu. So pretty neat. I do like the progressively like degrading aspect, the more like casually degrading. I'm gonna go out this way. Dang. Curious if it looks different outside, honestly. We don't really have any reason to go outside anymore, but... You can see the broken glass, obviously, but not... If those flowers were as wilted as they were before. I'll look real quick since we have the flashlight. Was there anything else down here? Wasn't really allowed to see too much. The not having items part, the basement of the hotel was fine. I mean, the second part, I feel like you could just kind of not bother that much. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. It was fine. The mandarins were obviously designed to be a bit slow and lumbering, so it was easier to solve or to run away. Because like I said, I mean, actively dealing with... Okay. I guess we aren't allowed to put the wrong one in. But there's not really any indication of what the wrong one would be. Also, I feel like this isn't much of a puzzle. So I think you can only really... Oh, the little bit here is... Okay. You can kind of match it up pretty quickly, I feel like. Let's see if it works. Oh, it didn't work. It was a puzzle. Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, maybe this is where I'm screwing it up. Does this have multiple layers they can go? This is harder than I thought. I think James just grunted. I guess... Okay, you know that has multiple options, so that's why I just failed there. I don't know. Let's just do that and see what happens. Maybe pay actual attention to where people are going. Why didn't they go in the doors? The only real issue I had there, I didn't really see otherwise, is just that the Snow White one looked like it had two things that could match up. What began with 3, one would soon deplore 7 kindly souls, opened up the door. Trading 1 for 2, away she would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. Taunted by the 2, she would toil away, leaving 1 behind. She has found a way. What began with 3, one would soon deplore. What am I trying to do here? What began with 3, one would soon deplore. I don't know if that's how this works. Trading 1 for 2. Five. Haunted by 2, she would toil away, leaving 1 behind. She has found a way. Okay. I wasn't really sure what I was looking at before. Good music. Like this whole part flooded now. Yeah, we'll save just in case, but... I am going to question how much more of the hotel we have. I would say there shouldn't really be that much more left. But we'll see what happens. Corpse gone. I think realistically at this point the enemies definitely should be gone. Dude, I want to go in the observation room. Well, good thing we have the key for this. Gotta double check to make sure there's no mannequins in here. A player. Alright. Well, all we can really do is play the tape.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is? Come on, talk to me.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar. That's a lie.
No. It's the truth.
She died because she was sick.
I killed her.
Killer? Why'd you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me! I knew it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. Mary, you know, isn't here.
Oh, okay. I kind of fade to this is weird.
James!
Mary?
James! Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please, come to me. Do you hear me? Please, why won't you come?
But where? Where are you?
You're so close now. Please, don't give up. Don't leave me out here, James! James!
You know, this is weird switching to the crummy hotel now, but otherwise that was fine. The like close-up of Laura after he said he killed Mary was kind of weird because it's like there wasn't really a lot of emotion showing from Laura's face, I feel like. The voice was fine. It did what it needed to do. I feel like they should have immediately had Laura start beating on James out of anger while saying the lines, and maybe not close up on the face that's not really doing anything. But, okay. Well, now we know. Waiting for you. I guess I'm not going that way. I like my biggest problem. This is fine. Having this beat desolate like this is obviously how it should be and important. I know Bloober Team kind of like to do tricks before. I feel like this room should have stayed how it looked when we had the cutscene. And then, like, have us just leave to find the scum room. And then as soon as this door closes, I don't know how easy it would be, load in the scum room here. I think that would have been a neat concept. Fading to it is not great, in my humblest of opinion.